Now I am going to work with another view. For example, I will need login. In the home page here you see I created the links, that is home, about, login, register. I created the views for the home and for the about. This is the home view and this is the about view. But the content is different. For the home view it is home page, for the about page it is about page. Now I am similarly going to create other two views, that is login. So I am going to create login.blade.php, and in the login.blade.php this one I am going delete. I am not going to do that now. I am going to do another thing, that is for the admin end. Okay, I will work with the admin end first. That means I am going to create a folder here. I am going to give the name of the folder, that will be the admin, and in the admin I am going to create now the files. For example, I am going to create it login. So login.blade.php. So admin login. So this will be actually the admin login, and here I am going to give the name of the page, that is for example admin login. So this is without any template, that means without any design. I am just going to put anything like HTML. Okay, so here this is the admin login, and I am going to create here in the login page, that is the form. So form post, and here I am going to put here, and for the Laravel I will have to call after just starting the form, that is the @CSRF. Now I am going to create a table, and in the table I am going to create a tier, and there will be TD. And for example, in the case of login we normally need email, and so I am going to put the type, that is the text or email. Any type you can use here, no problem. So name is for example email, and instead of ID I am going to use the placeholder, that is also email, and it can be normally email like this. Okay, so this is the email, and in order to log in I will need another information, that is the password. So I am going to copy this one, and here I am going to put the password, and here input type will be password like this, name equal to password, and here placeholder will be password. But the placeholder it is okay, you will have to give the placeholder here, that means the password. And the last one I am going to use the tr. First TD has no value, for example. Second TD will be my button, and here I am going to click to create a button, that is type submit, and here I am going to give the name of the button, that is login. And for example, after this I am going to create a div, and here I will create an anchor. Anchor means from here I can go to the forget password page, forget password. So this is here. I do not have any forget password route yet, so I will have to create it, but for now it is okay. You see, in the case of admin these things are okay. Okay, so after the submission, when if there is any error or not, how I can check? In the Laravel here I can call here if, that is errors, if errors, and here any function here I can call, and this is the built-in Laravel function, and it will be endif. So if errors any, if there is any error, then I will just use a for each loop, and I will take all the error, that means errors all, and like this errors all as error. And here there is a style GitHub Copilot suggest me, but I am going to just put a straightforward method here, that is error, no design. Okay, simple, very simple. And this is actually the Laravel form validation error. And now I am going to give the session error. So here I call if the session has any success. Two types of thing, one is success and then session success, and another one is error, and then there is a session error like this. So success and error, two things. Okay, so this thing is okay, and I will also need something. For example, here I will call a route, that means after the form submission where it will go, and here I can call here admin login submit or something like that. and also in the bottom there is a forget password, and in the case of forget password I can also call admin forget password. That means here I can call another route, and that is admin forget password, admin forget password. And now in the web.php, for the admin panel, for example this is admin panel, and for the admin panel or admin, I will have to create the route. So what will be the route? The first route, for example, is the admin. Which one will be there? But before going there, if you want, you can straightforward use a lot of things, but if you want that you will use a prefix, so you can also use that. So in that case I am going to use here the route prefix. So I will use the prefix, that is the admin. Okay, so this is the prefix, and I will make a group here. So this is a group, and in this group I will create a function, and everything will be here. So group is this. Okay, so in the group as a parameter I will call a simple function like this. So in the group there will be a function. Okay, so I am going to write something in the function. What I will write here, I will write the get. So what I did in the case of here front controller, I am going to just write it here. And in this case, first one is for the admin login, what will be there. For example, a person give just the admin, and when he will give the admin, then there can be a login also. So in the case of login, here I can call login. So here normally by this line it means that admin/login, and here is front controller, but I will create here the admin controller. Okay, so admin controller will be there, and the function that is here, it is I will give, that is the login. Normally it will be login, and here it will be the name route, and it will be admin login. So this is very simple. I can call by this name, that is the admin login, and I already have called it. I did not call it here, but in the case of admin I can call that, but for now admin login is okay. And now the submit. Okay, so when the login will be submit, what will happen? And this will be login submit, and this will be login. You can just change this or not. It will be a post route, and this will be admin login submit. So this admin login submit is actually called from the login.blade.php. Here you see after submit it will go here. So let's create a controller. So I am going to create controller php artisan make controller, and into the admin I will create admin controller. So you can just create a function, create a folder by the name admin, and after creating this folder you can create the controller into there. Or if you want that, I do not need to create any folder here, just I will call admin controller. It is also possible, but I am going to create it here. So you see a admin folder comes into the controller, and into there is a admin controller. So this is my admin controller. So in the admin controller, how I will write the codes? In the admin controller, when here you see I have two functions now. So public function login, it will be admin.login. Admin.login means into the admin, this is the login. So this file will be called. And here if I go here, you will see there is another function, that is login submit, public function, then login submit. And there is another function, and there will be request, and here will be for example the request, this one. So this is the login submit. That means I am going to close it now. So in the web.php you see in the admin controller this function will be login submit and post out. As this is a post out, I have to call it like this. Okay, so this thing should work, and I hope you will understand. Now let's check if login page works or not. If after this I create admin and then login, you will see there is a login controller does not exist found. That means in the web.php I call the admin controller, but in the top I did not call it, so I call it like this. So into the admin folder there is a admin controller, so controller is into the admin folder. Now it should work. So refresh the page, you see admin forget password not defined. So I will have to define here another one, that is forget password. So just copy it, and now here I call it, that is forget password, and it will be admin forget password, and here the function name will be forget password. And so this forget password you can call here, that is public function forget password, and it will be admin.forget password. And I do not have any view into the admin by the name forget password, so I am going to create a view forget password.blade.php, and there is a page here. And like the login page, I can just copy the page here and paste it here, and here it is admin forget password. And in the case of forget password, here it will be admin forget password submit, because for the forget password there is also a submission. So here you can just submit it again as the login page. So as admin forget password submit, and here when you will forget a password, you will have to give the email. So email and then submit, it will be for example submit, and you can go back to login page. So here I can call the admin login, so like this, so that I can back to the login page. So here I will call, that is back to login page. Okay, fine. So it should work. So this is actually the forget password, and I am going to admin controller, and here like the login submit, there will be a forget password submit. So I copy this, and it will be forget password submit. This will be the request. I am going to call the request course. I am going to write the request course. After this I am going to first refresh it. You see it is okay. You can click to the here admin forget password submit, it is not found. So I will go to the web.php, like this post route I am going to copy it and here paste it. It will be a forget password, and here this will be forget password submit, and here will be admin forget password submit. Now let's run this. You see it is working. So this is the admin / forget password, and if I click here it will go back to the login page. So from the login page I can go to the forget password page, and from the forget password page I can go to the login page. So now what I can do, my next target is to work with the reset password, but reset password I will work with that later. So what I will do now, that is I will have to write my controller course perfectly. So here you also see one thing, that is when the admin will log into the system, then the admin will have a dashboard, right? So here what I can do, and here also you see in the front controller I have just these two things, but I did not create any user controller because the user will also have a login. I am going to implement the multi-auth, so admin will do some things. For example, admin will log in, admin can forget the password, admin will log out, also admin will show the dashboard. And in the case of user, there will be an extra option. User will have all the options like the admin, but there will be an extra option, that is the user registration form. That means a user can create his own account there. So this is actually the difference here. Now what I will do is I am going just to work with the admin controller. So in the admin controller, the login submit, after the submission what will happen. So here you see when a person will go to login, I will need to use the authentication. So I am going to call the auth in the top, and I will have to call the admin model in the top. And I create the website mail, so it is important because in the admin controller I will make the operation for the forget password, so an email will be sent. So here I will call here app, then mail, and then I will write website mail. Okay, because in the app you see there is a mail and this is my website mail, so this is important in my case. And hash is important. Here I am going to use the hash, or I can also use the bcrypt function. Then in that case I will not need hash. Okay, anyway, that is not a problem. I am now going to use the request validator. You see it already suggests me this, so I use the GitHub Copilot option. Now check. Email is required and email, this is perfect. Password is required, this is also perfect. And here you see from the admin I will go to check, admin hash check, admin, if admin and hash check password, then guard login or with errors. So this is okay, but I am not going to use this. I am going to use it. For example, I am going to check. I am going to check all the requests. So I am going to get all the data. Okay, so and here I am going to give the data. The data is equal to, for example, I want to use like this, email and password. Email equal to email, check email, and password equal to check password. This is okay. Now here I will check the auth guard system, if auth guard, and as I am going to use the admin, so attempt is okay. I am going to use the attempt function. If auth guard admin attempt data, it is okay. Redirect route to the admin dashboard, okay. Otherwise it will go to the back. You can use the back because I am going to make this operation from the login, so you can just go use the back. And with error will be the invalid credentials. This is okay. I am not going to change it. It should be perfect. And another important is when the login will be okay. Another one is important, public function logout. So logout is a function, and here auth guard admin logout, this is okay. Built-in function is there, logout, and it will go take the user back to the admin page. And here you can give a message that is logout is successful. It is okay, logout successfully. You can put something like that. And when the login will be success, that means there will be no problem in the login and everything is okay, then you can show the dashboard. So I can put the dashboard into the top, public function, then dashboard, okay. So dashboard, in the case of dashboard, it will take you to the admin.dashboard. So that means in the admin I will have to create another page, that is the dashboard. So here dashboard.blade.php, okay. So this will be my admin dashboard, and here the dashboard I will call here. You see this is the prefix and group, this is okay, there is no problem at all in this case. But here I miss another thing that will be needed for me. That is, for example, there will be another middleware. So here what I will do, in the web.php, when I will call all the routes, then I can call a middleware here. You see route prefix admin group, that means admin/login is okay. But if I want to check, I have two middleware, one is user, another one is admin. That means I will have to specify that you should not access the dashboard page if you are not admin. That means admin dashboard will only be accessible when he will be logged in as admin. So I am going to copy this one here so that you can understand this one, and here the last one is this. So this was actually the function, right? So this one I called. Similarly, what was here? An extra thing I will add here, that is middleware. Middleware means only after passing the admin middleware. My middleware name is admin. That means if the user is logged in, then what will happen? And if a user is logged in, then the dashboard will be shown. And so I will have to write all the secret page functions. That means secret page routes. That is, for example, dashboard is a secret page. No one will be able to see it publicly. So in all this type of page, I will have to write into under this admin middleware. So here is dashboard is okay, and this one I'm going to call, and this is also admin dashboard. So it is okay, and I will have to also call the logout. Here I can call the logout here. That means here you can call the logout. So write the logout, and it will be the admin logout. So admin logout, where I will call it when I will work with the dashboard, then I will just write it. And in the admin dashboard you can call here admin dashboard, and after showing the admin dashboard you can just immediately log out. You can call the logout, and it will be actually the admin logout. So here call that out, that is admin logout. So let's check it now. I am going to refresh. You know I have admins, and admin email is this, and password is 1234. So here if I give anything wrong, you see email field required, password field required. Now if I give something like this in the email field that does not found, you see invalid credentials. So I give the correct one, and then after clicking login, you see it should take me to the dashboard, but it is not going to take me dashboard. So what was the CIDR? I am going to check what was my password. So database CIDR, admin CIDR, my password, my password was actually password, not 1234. So my password will be password. So now I am going to give admin@gmail.com, and here it will be password. So after giving the password, login, yes, you see now I can access the admin dashboard page. So refresh, you see it is admin dashboard. I copy this link. Now if I log out, you see log out successfully, and refresh, the message is gone. So this flash message will only show one time. And now if you want to access the dashboard, it is not possible, and you are back to here. So that means the admin logout system is perfectly working here. I hope you understand.